Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today, seeing as next month is a January transfer window, we're going to be looking at players who need a move, either for good or bad reasons. Quick disclaimer, Callum is on the verge of losing his voice, so we'll try and get through this without him completely losing it. Let's get into it. My first player is Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Yeah?
I think he's
for a positive reason.
Yeah.
I think he's too good for Everton.
Yeah.
He shows good leadership, good distribution. England's number one, and I know he rolls them up, but I think it'd be a good move for Newcastle.
I think he will, considering with Nick Pope's injury now. I don't know whether it puts him out for the season now.
It has. That's why I was looking at De Gea. He's out for like 6 months plus.
I know he's Pickford's on a new contract, but I still think it'd be a very good move if they did.
Because I think it would give Newcastle that element they're missing of the goalkeeper who can play out.
Because Pope can't play out.
He's a good shot stopper, but he can't play out.
But then I think Pickford overall is the better goalkeeper, hence why he's number one for England.
Plus, it would help having the England number one be playing in a European competition.
Yes.
He's not doing that for Everton. So therefore, I think it'd be a good move for him.
No, I agree with that.
That's my first player. Callum, who's your first player?
I'm going to stick onto the theme of English goalkeepers and go Arsenal Aaron Ramsdale.
Okay.
He's not getting game time.
For his own good.
Yeah, for his own good.
It's his own good,
He needs to leave. I
think he does as well.
I think they've now activated the clause to buy Raya. So I do think he's going to stick with Raya.
I don't think he should personally, but
he shouldn't. I think Ramsdale's a better goalkeeper, but
overall I think he is. Yeah.
Now that's happened, he's going to stick with Raya. I think he should leave if he has any chance of trying to get into the Euros. Basically,
where would we put him now? See, it was rumoured Chelsea were looking at him.
I wouldn't mind him going Chelsea. He'd be better in a Chelsea side.
It's another London club as well, so you wouldn't have to worry about travel.
Too far. Yeah.
I think he's better than Sanchez as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's much better than anyone's better than Sanchez.
Also, he's an option for Newcastle. Newcastle looking at every goalkeeper at the minute.
Yeah, even going in for Aaron Ramsdale, give another bit of competition, and
plus it'll give him his confidence back. Because I don't know what game it was where he was. I think it was against Brentford. He looks shaky.
Yeah,
and that's not good if you want to get into the Euros.
No,
you want to get into England,
especially if you want to solidify trying to get over Jordan Pickford,
which he could do.
He could, but it's
not playing.
That's for another video. But I just think for his own sake, he needs to move to a team like Newcastle, to a team like Chelsea, or even go abroad. Go to a top team abroad. Because
you see a lot of English players now are moving abroad.
Yeah,
it's doing well for their careers. So maybe he could do that as well.
Yeah, go follow Harry Kane. I know Bayern don't have a solid number one at the moment because they're not.
They don't. Yeah.
So maybe he goes to Bayern.
Be decent. It'd be a ballsy move from Bayern.
It would be, but I think it'd turn out well if you ever did.
Right. Okay. My next player. I've ranted about this guy on and off camera. It's a player for my team, Danny Ings. Get him out of my club. Just get him out of my club, man. I've had enough of him, man. He does nothing when he starts. He does nothing when he comes off the bench. He just offers nothing.
Yeah, I agree. He's past his best from when he was at
Past his best? He's miles past it, mate.
He's miles past it.
He's just championship standard, which is where I'm going to send him.
Yeah.
That or the Turkish league.
I think I'd say a top end championship, or
like
even lower end Prem, like one of the newly promoted lot. He'd get
even then, I don't think he'd start for the lower end Prem.
I think he'd start for all of them.
No, I'd send him to Championship or the Turkish League. Send him to Trabzonspor or whatever.
Yeah, just send him.
He'd score against Man United in the Champions League.
He'd go Galatasaray. He'll score, mate.
Yeah, so Danny Ings, I'm sending him to Championship.
Okay, I agree with that. What Championship side though?
I don't really watch Championship. Do
you
want him? Mill can have him.
We can't afford his wages.
Where would you put him? You're the Championship man.
A top end side. Not Southampton.
Not Southampton.
You wouldn't put him at Leeds because of how well Piro's going.
Yeah.
So anyone outside, like a Sunderland or something like that.
To be fair, seeing him in a Sunderland shirt is not that obscene to the eyes. Like I could see it, I wouldn't even be shocked.
So yeah, I think Sunderland for him.
Right. Well, who's your second player?
Anthony.
Oh God, the fidget spinner himself.
The biggest waste of 100 million I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen some waste of money in my life, but this man, I swear to God, I get more fun out of a Beyblade.
More end product.
There is more end product in a Beyblade.
He's so predictable.
And he offers no output.
Yeah, people were saying, oh, he's like Irish and Robin. You couldn't stop Robin, even though you knew what he was going to do.
Yeah, you knew what he was going to do. Cutting his left. You know what Anthony's going to do. He's going to try and take you on and run into the player. He's the worst player I've seen bought for 100 million.
Yeah.
I could make that bold statement.
I mean, Caicedo's up there, but we're not talking about Caicedo.
No. Caicedo was better at Brighton.
Yeah.
I don't think Anthony showed enough at Ajax for him to be 100 million. So
no, it was a panic buy.
Of course it was.
I mean, he played well in the Eredivisie. Ten Hag's like, yes, that's my man. That's the one I want.
And then Ajax robbed United of 100 million, and now look at him. Where should he go? Anywhere.
Anywhere does not.
No, in all seriousness, probably back to Ajax.
But the thing is, because of the wages he's on now, would they take him back there? I'd send him to Saudi.
Or Saudi, or even just somewhere where it's easier for him.
Yeah, because I reckon Saudi, they've got the money.
Of course they do.
Definitely.
They've got
they'll overpay more than Man United, wages
of course
wise.
they will, yeah.
And he'll just rip up that league. I mean, St. Maximin's gone out there, Mahrez has gone out there.
Every good winger, decent winger has gone out there, has ripped it up, and I've no doubt Anthony will do it. It give defenders a hard time, even with his little Beyblade thing. To Al Hilal,
Al Ali,
and any one of them top 4 teams, they're owned by.
The thing is, Man U have just got to face fact they will take a loss on him.
Yeah, they should.
But they shouldn't have been so reckless in buying him.
Yeah, I mean they really wanted him, didn't they? So.
Yeah, I'd send him to Saudi.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Right, my last player. I've got Anthony Martial, sticking with the Man U thing.
Yeah, I think that he showed so much promise when he first joined United.
Ballon d'Or clause as well.
Yeah, the Ballon d'Or clause. He scored in his debut. Everyone
went mental. Liverpool as well, wasn't it?
Everyone went mental. I still remember the goal.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he's been up to standard since. I know
a sad fizzle. It's a sad fizzle out.
He's had injuries. He just hasn't been.
He just shows no desire. He's just
no.
But to be fair, he's got it so comfy at Man United. He's like, I can just chill.
He's on a very good wage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to leave, but he should for his own career if he wants to be back at scoring goals.
Yeah.
So
I've put here. I'd send him back to Ligue 1.
Yeah, go Monaco again.
Yeah, Monaco, lower end French team.
I think any French league team would take him. To be fair, I think even PSG would as a backup.
Maybe a stretch, but I think he should just follow the Aubameyang route. I was talking about this with you off camera. Yeah,
go to Marseille or something.
Yeah, Aubameyang was showing not the same level, but like a similar level of not bothering. He had his time in the Prem, and he's gone to Marseille, and I think he scored a hat-trick the other week.
Yeah, you told me about this. Yeah.
So if he can do it, Martial definitely can.
And I know Lacazette isn't having the best time at Lyon, but he's also scoring goals.
Yeah.
So
although Lacazette weren't that much of a flop compared to these two. But yeah, send him back to Ligue 1. It'd be comfy. He knows what the league's about. He's French as well, so he'd have a good connection with his teammates.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, I'd send Martial back to Ligue 1. Who's your last player, Callum?
I think probably the obvious one, sticking with Man United again, and it's Jordan Sancho.
Yeah, a lot of talk online. What would happen with him? A lot of people saying they should loan him out.
I think just immediately sell him. If I was Man United, I wouldn't even give him the benefit of the doubt of keeping him around. I would have released him.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened between him and Ten Hag.
I think it's pretty clear what happened, isn't it? He went out on Twitter. He slated Ten Hag.
But did he have a right to do that?
No, I don't think any player have a right to slate their manager publicly. I stand by that. If you have an opinion, you bring it up with the manager. You don't bring it up online.
That's a very good point.
Ten Hag didn't know. And then I think Ten Hag is right. One of the only things he's done right is to drop him completely, send him to 21s. He won't try in the 21s, so
yeah, that's very true.
Kick him out. And Juventus are in for him. He's going to have the same attitude there.
Yeah, Juventus are not known for their good behaved players. You've got Rabiot, always causes trouble. Pogba, been banned for doping.
Yeah, and it's
I don't think Juve's the place to go right now.
No, I think generally, if he wanted to revive his career, because he is still young, go back to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Go back to a Jonesy. Go abroad. Don't go to England again.
No.
Because he will get found out again.
But I think personally, I'd loan Sancho out, see what happens to Ten Hag, because there is a chance he could lose his job. And then if Ten Hag loses his job, bring him back into the fold. I don't
think any manager can sort out Jadon Sancho's attitude. I think that's something.
Yeah, maybe.
You can't change a player's attitude.
So you think send him back to Dortmund?
I think send him back to Dortmund. Just someone where he can sort himself out, basically.
I think Dortmund would be the best place for him.
He needs to be disciplined, basically, badly.
Right, and on that note, that is where we're going to leave it, guys. Do you agree with our choices? What do you think of us placing the players where we're going to put them? Do you agree with that? If not, let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We'll catch you next one, guys.